What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, people? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? It is a Saturday night, and I told you I was gonna have somebody back in the house on certain days now, and
what's up, everybody?
he's here. He's here. He is here. So I just want to hold on. Oh, this thing is not working the way that I want it to work.
It's not.
No, because I had to move everything. So I've got a little makeshift get up here until we figure out what we're actually gonna do. But for those who don't know, this is
Ayden.
This is my grandson, who calls himself to be Viking fan.
Oh, this is what we're doing. We're starting it off like this.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have at it right now because they haven't seen you in a while, and there's some people that's probably tuning in, and they don't know you like some of the other people do who have seen you throughout the years that Papa's been on this thing.
Yeah.
A little bit, but this is my Ayden, my oldest grandson. For some of the people who don't know. And everybody always get on me because usually if you came on here before, I had a mural here of Packer stuff.
Yeah. But look, it's purple now.
I had. Oh, look at
Nana.
there's your Nana on already messing with people. I would bring my little one. The newest addition to the family down here. Got Mila. Got that one here too, but she's too busy looking for crackers. She's too busy wanting Ritz crackers. That's her whole mindset. Nothing is important than versus a Ritz cracker. But we was up watching the Gophers get their heads knocked in. That's going to be an ugly score. Mason said hi. Hey, Mason, other grandson. Got to say hi to him, too. But we was up watching the Gopher game and the Ohio State game, and then I realized that game is about to get out of hand. So I'm sure people in the bars are probably going home by now because, it's Minnesota sports. Going home by now and going to be done with it. We can start with the Vikings, or we can start with the Twins. One or the other.
Let's start with the Twins. I want to start with the Twins. I have a lot of stuff to get off my get out of my head.
Well, the thing that I see at this point in time of the year, I like the Twins.
I hate the Twins
because we can buy cheap tickets and move down in the expensive seats.
We're stupid. No, we had the best closer in the league. Got rid of him, shipped him to Philly, and he's doing amazing right now.
Right. But before we go there, again, people probably miss what I just said.
Yeah.
People like myself who don't have the rich money, who loves to watch baseball, can now go to a baseball game and not be broke for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So you don't understand that yet because, you got daddy's money and papa's money. That's different than somebody like myself that can't go to a game and pay an unbelievable amount of dollars just to watch the Twins do what they do.
Lose.
Pretty much. So when they are losing and nobody goes to the game, we can buy one of those tickets that's way up there at the top where the birds actually don't even fly up there. I ain't even seen a bird up there anytime I've sat up that high. And then by the time the game is over with, you're basically behind first base. That's what I'm talking about. But you said we shipped our closer out, and he's in Philly now doing what the Twins should have been had him doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at. See, you're too young to understand Minnesota sports. See, when I first got here to Minnesota, it was the first year that they won. Was it the first year? When I first got here to Minnesota, and I really didn't have a baseball team to actually cheer for because I moved here from Anaheim, California. Mm-hmm. So I was going out and watching the Angels play because I lived right down the street from the stadium. Mm-hmm. And so when I got here, they won. That's because I moved here.
No, it's not.
Because I moved here, they won that year.
Not.
They won
it's not.
a championship.
It's
the
not 'cause
year
of you.
that Papa moved
really not
to the state of Minnesota.
No. It's not because of you.
If I hadn't came here, they wouldn't have won.
No, yes, they would have.
They didn't win the year before I wasn't here.
And?
They didn't win the other year that I wasn't here.
But have they
but
won
the
since
year
then?
that doesn't matter. But the year Papa gets here, boom, I'm at a parade. You wasn't even born yet. You wasn't even thought of yet. But on you go.
Yeah. Oh, I get to talk about the Twins now?
Okay,
perfect.
You can do your Twins.
So I love the Twins with all my heart, but they're the dumbest franchise right now.
Speak up a little bit, just in case.
They are the dumbest franchise right now. So they get rid of most of their star players, and they say they're gonna sell the team. So of course they get rid of them. Like, you make cap space. Maybe you could get a few big signs. They didn't sell the team.
They always threaten. They're like the Timberwolves. They always threaten to sell.
Okay, the Timberwolves are good though. They are. They are.
But we'll go with the Timberwolves in a second.
All right.
And the Lynx. Got to talk about the Lynx.
Oh my God.
Got to talk about the Lynx. But there was no way. But the thing about it is, okay, so they give up one of the best people on the team. Nobody else was going to trade with the Twins to put them in position to actually do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like they were gonna It wasn't as if Twins were going to make the playoffs, right? Twins were going to make a good run, so only thing they needed to do was get one or two people, trades, and then boom, it was going to make the Twins better. Wasn't going to happen. Wasn't going to happen. And plus, the Twins are always notorious for, just like the Vikings, are notorious for bad trades. It's Minnesota sports. Y'all just don't get it. That's why you blame everybody but Papa for your affiliation with anything that is a Minnesota sports. You blame everybody.
No, I'm blaming you.
Everybody.
You.
Because when you was 2 years old, you had a Green Bay Packers jersey on.
I didn't know any better.
But that's what you had on.
Yeah, and you gave me a helmet too.
You had a Green Bay
Packers jersey and a helmet. And I was 2 years old and didn't know.
And I put you on the road to being with a winning franchise, to know what it feels like to win a championship, to know what it feels like to have good quarterbacks. But you decided. You did.
Mm-hmm.
And people around you,
I'll stick with it,
decided that Minnesota sports,
I'll stick with it,
was where you was going, and your heart gets broken all the time.
I'll stick with it.
So now you got the other than the Twins, we all are kind of Twins, even though we're Yankee fans, right? at the heart of the family, pretty much everybody in the family is a Yankee.
Yeah.
Right. But we also root for the Twins when the Twins are playing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. So, but when it comes to everything else, you made the mistake of being a Minnesota sports fan.
That's cool.
That's your mama.
Mm-hmm.
That's your nana.
Okay.
That's your papa. That's everybody that's around you except for your papa.
Okay.
I'm just breaking it down.
Yeah.
So when when you are 60 years old, what are you, 13 now?
Mm-hmm.
13. What grade you in again?
7th.
7th. So when you're 60 years old like Papa, and the Vikings have not won a Super Bowl or been in a Super Bowl, you can't sit there and tell your grandkids that my papa didn't do everything he could do to make sure that I knew what a winner was like. You can't tell your grandkids that.
Oh.
Weren't
we just talking about the Twins? You switch everything I say about anything to Minnesota sports.
Because it's Minnesota.
No, listen to me. I could be talking about school, and you could switch it up to Minnesota sports. Why is that? You switched the topic completely to Minnesota sports.
That's what we was talking about. We was talking about the Minnesota Twins. Oh, speaking of school real quick, let's do this here. Because I there was something else you and I was talking about earlier today when we was driving. So what school do you go to?
Coon Rapids Middle School.
You go to Coon Rapids Middle School.
Yep.
And at Coon Rapids Middle School, they had
there was 2 bullet casings found. Well, 2 bullets found on the bathroom floor after school.
This was after school.
It was either after or during. I don't know, but they didn't tell us if it was after or before. I mean, during. They didn't give us an announcement during school about finding them.
So when did you find out that there was?
I found out on the bus because my mom sent me a screenshot of the email my principal sent out to everybody.
Okay. And right now, only thing the school have said is they were going to investigate this situation where they found, because right now we don't know if it's a hoax, right? If some kid came to the school and just placed those 2 rounds in the bathroom, or if they were dropped and some kid actually had a firearm in the Coon Rapids Middle School. So we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, with everything. So we're getting at a point. It's like we was driving today and we was having that conversation, and Papa told you point blank, if you're in a room with a window, what did Papa tell you to do?
Smash it with the chair and jump out.
Smash it with a chair and jump out. Don't be hanging out with everybody. Don't be waiting there with everybody else. You get out of the room, period, point blank. Take the chair, smash the window. I don't care if you get cut on your way out of that window. We can stitch you up versus you getting shot and we have to try to stitch up a bullet hole. Mm-hmm. So if anything ever goes down there at Coon Rapids Middle School, you know you are to get out of there. You know what a gunshot sounds like. Yeah, you are to get out of there. But yeah, that happened at Coon Rapids Middle School. I don't know if we're ever going to get to the point where we're getting serious about protecting these kids' lives or not. I don't think so. I think this is just going to be a situation where we don't really care. We're willing to let go of a few kids so we can run around here and care more about our guns and things versus these kids. It's my grandson. I care more about him than I do my firearm. I can be the first one to tell you that right here, right now. I do not want anything to happen to him. I do not want some foolish gunman walking up in his school and deciding, or some kid shooting up somebody in their school or fight. You don't get many fights at your school, do you?
There's a lot of fights at my school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, in Coon Rapids?
Yeah.
I can see the high school. I know the high school.
No, the middle school.
I know the high school is crazy.
No, like last year there was more than 20, probably more than 25 fights in our school.
That's ridiculous.
They just be fighting over stupid reasons, though.
Let's see, back in my day, when you had a problem with somebody, what everybody did is we went to we wait till after school. You go to the playground.
Yeah.
You have to knuckle it up at the playground. There was no you didn't fight in school because you got in trouble.
Yeah.
See, y'all fight in school, and the only thing they do is what if y'all fight in school, what they do?
Your first fight's suspended for 3 days. Second fight is like a week. Third fight you get like a referral, and they send it up to see if you should get expelled or expulsion.
So you get 3. You can have 2 fights before they boot you out.
Yeah. Well, they'll kick you out, but sometimes if you get into that third fight, they send you to there's a couple schools that will they'll send you to get your acts right, but usually it's a school called Compass. It's just they send the people that got kicked out of school to get their acts right, and then they send them back to school.
School for bad kids.
Yep.
Yeah, Papa went to a couple of those times.
Yeah, then they send them back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I understand that. They call them they call them reform. They call them Compass now. But when Papa was walking the halls of one of those, they called it reform school. Yeah. So we're not going to one of those. But so the twins are going to be who they are. Mm-hmm. We already see and know that.
Yeah.
Who do they got on the team to even? Cause I like I said, I had not been paying attention other than the trade. Byron.
Royce Lewis. He's all right though. Austin Martin. He may be mad because I didn't get a ball from him the whole game I went. Joe Ryan. Who else? Edouard Julian.
But we don't have anyone that coming back next year.
We have one All-Star on the team.
That's
probably two.
Probably
All-Stars.
two, and that's about it.
Yep.
So we're looking somewhat like the same roster, unless they pull somebody up from AAA, somebody we hadn't heard from. If not, it's going to be the same team next year. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have the same people doing the same thing. So that means I get to go to games also next year because they're going to suck.
Probably.
Nobody's going to go to the game.
Yeah.
Papa's going to go buy a $20 ticket and end up in the $300 seat.
Yeah. Sounds right.
That's how it should work. That's how it should work if you ask me. No if, no ands, no buts on there. So anything else about the Twins before we jump over to our favorite team, the Lynx?
I don't really got nothing on the Twins right now.
Yeah, we're done with them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of done with them unless
they sign Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that'll be a day that in January we get 2 feet of snow for that to happen.
No, that's a day in January that we get no snow.
Did I say January? I was meaning June.
Oh, you meant June.
Yeah, totally my fault. But y'all know what I meant when I was saying that. Mm-hmm. So, our only trophy carrying team right now.
Twins.
Well, yeah, Twins, but the Twins. I'm talking about in your lifetime.
In my lifetime, okay.
In
yeah,
your
Lynx.
lifetime, the
Lynx.
only team that we can sit here and say that has a trophy for Minnesota, and nobody goes to the parades. I'm kind of sad about that.
Yeah, they're a good team.
They're a good team. I like watching them. Watched them a few nights ago before that girl got hurt. I forgot her name.
Girl.
The one that got hurt, and the coach went ballistic because this one player
that everybody thought was a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Collier, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, when the coach went completely crazy, which if I was the coach, I would have done the same thing. I would have been upset. I would have that's how you protect your players. Mm-hmm. That's how you show your players, I'm here for you. I'm going to do this here. And she got mad respect for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do as a coach.
But everybody was mad at the coach because they thought the coach was showing off or what. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the Lynx is a really, really good team. I don't know if you keep up with Caitlin Clark or not.
Oh, yeah. What about her?
Well, is she everything that everybody says you
She's
think?
She's a good player.
Right.
She's a really good player. I don't think the one person I don't think lived up to the hype yet is Angel Reese.
True. Well, they're trying to make her live up to the hype, but
they're trying to make her live up to the hype, but it's just during games, it's like it's not working. She'll rebound. She's good at rebounding, as we see, but like she's a hack sometimes. She hacks people. She hacked Caitlin Clark a lot.
Everybody goes after.
Because it's like, well,
the golden goose.
Yeah, she's like the most popular WNBA player right now. She made more than $1 million in college from NIL.
True.
So I mean, everybody's probably like, why didn't I make all this money playing?
Because they wasn't as popular as she was. But here's the thing, though. When it comes to that, because we are here and I watch Big Ten basketball, why, I don't know, because I'm a Duke. I believe in everything Duke Blue Devil. But
they lost.
I do watch Big Ten basketball.
They lost last year.
And I have watched Big Ten, especially women's basketball, because it's easy to watch. And what a lot of people see, here's the deal. What a lot of people don't realize about women basketball is if you watch women's basketball for just the fundamentals, for the back screens, for the picks, for the plays, they're not dunking, they're not playing above the rim, but you're going to see the fundamental of base basketball in a women's game. Period, point blank. And if you're not watching women's basketball for that, then it's boring.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody wanted her to be the Steph Curry of WNBA, where she's coming across. That's why they was calling it logo threes. Oh, she's shooting a logo three. I think the WNBA missed an opportunity to market itself on her name.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because they could have easily rolled her out as the main piece of the WNBA. Mm-hmm. She brought fans.
She brought so much attention to that.
Yeah, but some of the fans, it really wasn't fans. They came with her because of what was done to her by a black woman. That's why they jumped on it, because her freshman year, she wasn't all that popular. Her sophomore year, she wasn't all that popular.
Well, it was when she started beefing with Angel Reese.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Because then they would tune into that because LSU was like, probably one of the most popular women's college basketball at that time.
Them.
And then, yeah, once they started beefing, and then once Caitlin Clark started getting noticed from her shooting, she only really started getting noticed from when those two.
That's right.
Started. And
That's
then
right. Everybody could see that except for certain people.
Yeah, then you would see clips of her shooting from half, shooting threes, and then, yeah, I mean.
Well, outside of Iowa and Minnesota, outside Iowa, she was huge.
Yeah.
Nobody knew her outside of that because you had South Carolina, LSU, you had Notre Dame, you had Juju Watkins, who's going to be
She's
huge.
going to be a star.
Juju is going to be.
I wish she never got injured.
Exactly.
This year, though. She's going to be a big star.
Once she gets in the WNBA, you're going to see a lot of people are going to be following her.
Yeah.
Paige, Paige. See, another thing a lot of people don't understand is Paige, who is from here, Minnesota, but she went to UConn. Paige was supposed to be the Caitlin Clark. But Paige got hurt.
Paige got hurt?
Yeah, so when she went to UConn.
Oh, yeah, she got hurt.
She got hurt, but she was the Caitlin Clark at the time.
Yeah, because she was more known than Caitlin Clark.
That's right. And as we can see now, and her numbers are surpassed the numbers that Caitlin Clark put up, she is a legit basketball player. So Paige was the one from the get go. If Paige hadn't got hurt, I don't believe you would have heard of Caitlin Clark if Paige hadn't got hurt. That's how big Paige was and was beginning to get. And then when she would have hit the NBA like that, then everything would have been big.
You think Caitlin Clark still wouldn't have got noticed even with the Angel Reese stuff?
No, because I think because that team would have beat Caitlin Clark's team, and Caitlin would have never got to that point. They would have never been in that game because if Paige was on the floor, if Paige was playing healthy, that team that they had that year would have beat that Iowa team. Because the Iowa team, only thing the Iowa team really, honestly, at any point in time had was Caitlin Clark. You shut Caitlin Clark down, you shut down the Iowa team. Yeah. That's how all their losses came. Go look at the stats. That's not something I'm saying. Look at the stats on that. So Paige would have been the Caitlin Clark of the time if Paige was healthy. Mm-hmm. She was that, and people, I don't know if a lot of people realize, but she was honestly that good. And she still is. Look at what she did in the NBA. I mean, WNBA, she's a Rookie of the Year. So she's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty good. And then you kind of brought up the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I brought up them a little bit. And
you saying that look. I'm gonna bring you down a couple of levels on the Timberwolves, just because we're going into something. I don't want you way up here when we're talking about it, but you're up here in the Timberwolves. You said the Timberwolves. Wait a minute, you said Timberwolves were good? Is that what you said?
I said the Timberwolves were. They're there.
What's there?
They're gonna make it to the playoffs this year. They're gonna be a top 5 team in the playoffs this year. Top 5 team in the.
Were they in the playoffs last year?
Yeah.
So you're saying that they are gonna make it past the first round?
They didn't get eliminated in the first round.
No. I know that, but I'm asking.
They're gonna make it past the first round. They're gonna make it at least the game before the conference finals. So I don't know if that's the third game or the second game or second series.
Okay, so they got the first.
They got the first.
First round. The second round would be the semis.
No, because it's at first it's.
I think they got to win 3 series to get to the championship, to get to the championship game.
The conference championship. Yeah. So I think they're gonna make it to the series before the conference championship at least.
So they're not gonna make it to the So
at least
they've got a good. That right now, you're saying they've got a good enough team without any well. You figure they're gonna get a rookie this year. They'll get somebody. I don't know what they're gonna do. Bring anybody out of the G League or not? That's good enough for them. But you got Ant-Man and you got what's that other cat?
Nas Reed.
No,
Rudy
the tall.
Gobert.
There you go. Rudy. Here's just my here's my mindset.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You trade because you got rid of Carl Anthony.
Yeah, that bit us back.
I don't think so.
That bit us
Why you say that?
The thing is, he's a better fit on the Knicks than he is on the Timberwolves because of that Rudy and Cat thing.
Right.
I think he's better on he's better on the Knicks because of the team he has around him too.
Yeah.
And he's like he can play center and like the 2 big men on the floor, like 2 7-footers on the floor wasn't working. I don't think it was working.
Well, I exactly, it wasn't working. And I don't think Cat and Rudy was that tandem they wanted.
They could have got rid of Rudy.
Who? See, that's the problem. Nobody wanted Rudy.
I know nobody wanted Rudy.
That's why.
But we got Julius Randle and DiVincenzo. No hate on both of them. But DiVincenzo has been he was a solid piece last year, and Julius Randle, like, he held his own to make a case that he was doing pretty good. But
yeah,
on the other hand, it's like, look at the season Cat just had. Once he got the new team and stuff, way better season.
Well, look at the season Garnett had once he left.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going somewhere with this. That's right. So they have to leave.
Oh, here we go.
Stop.
No,
Minnesota sports.
Stop it.
It's just
because Cat wasn't even that bad on our team too. He wasn't that bad.
Cat was holding a lot of people back though.
Cat wasn't that bad.
No, I didn't say he was bad. I'm just saying he was holding a lot of people back. So I think Rudy is the next piece of the puzzle that has to go.
Who's gonna replace him? Nas?
So you bring Nas in.
Mm-hmm.
You go out and you get another small forward.
Power forward.
Okay, yeah, right. Power forward.
Mm-hmm.
You got Ant playing
shooting guard. Or you could have him at the 3.
Yeah, but then he have to play bigger threes. He got to play against a bigger 3, and I don't think Ant can handle the bigger 3.
I don't think he can handle Braun.
Right.
Put him at the if you put the biggest thing is who's going to be our point guard: Mike Conley, DiVincenzo, or Rob Dillingham.
That's what I was about to get to.
Because Rob Dillingham I feel like he was more. Not nervous, but he was playing his role as a facilitator last year. I mean, he scored a lot in a couple games, but he was just more of a facilitator last year. He passed the ball a lot. I mean, he got the assist, but still there's a lot of open looks he had last year.
Well, my thought is, so you have Anthony.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need somebody that can kind of play off Anthony, almost like when Golden State Warriors, Steph and Clay was together.
Uh-huh.
That would be because even though Minnesota's in the middle, they still kind of play the West Coast style basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Hate that. I hate West Coast basketball. Well, because I grew up on the East Coast, and the only thing I've watched ever was Chicago, the Knicks, teams like that. But they need someone that will play off Anthony, and they don't have that on that team. So I think that's what they should look for in the draft. One of these kids from college that's got a good stroke, that can shoot the ball very well, and can still handle the ball. Because anybody, you don't really need a point guard, right? Because anybody, Cat was bringing the ball up.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't really need that anymore, that quote-unquote point guard, somebody who comes down and set plays. I don't see that anymore. So my thought is, you get Cat, you come in with another, like I said, strong forward.
Wait, what do you mean get Cat?
Not Cat.
Nas.
Uh-huh. Right? You come in with another, like I said, strong forward.
Well, we have Julius. He's all right.
He's all right. It's not like he's not
a bum, but he's not an all-star.
True.
He's in the middle, though.
Right. He can go dominate in the G League, but he's not going to dominate in NBA. And right now, that's what the Wolves need. So I'm saying with the Wolves that I think they're going to probably go as far as they went this year.
Conference championship?
No, they're not going to conference championship.
What do you mean they go as far, though?
Okay.
That's the conference championship.
Well, I think they'll probably go to the second round. I think they'll win the first round this year. I think once they get to the second round, that's going to be it.
Who's going to be the best team in the West then?
Who won the championship? Was it SGA, SAG, GAS?
SGA?
Whatever it is. I don't see anybody messing with that cat right now. He is the man. That's the man. They put the mantle over to him. And until I see some improvement on the the Lakers are going to still beat. As old as the Lakers are, they are going to still kind of beat the Wolves.
They're going to be the same as last year. Wait. Luka got slimmer, faster, stronger. He got better. You see him over the summer?
No, I have not.
No, he got way slimmer than last year. He's down. He's really fast. Not really fast, but he got way faster. Like, he can move.
Well, see, so that's going to be a problem for the Wolves.
Yeah.
Just that right now.
But Luka was that series last year. It was just Luka that was the biggest problem because you would guard him. He wouldn't get past you. He could sometimes, but he usually wouldn't. And then instead of just passing the ball, he'll just shoot it in your face and make it. That was the biggest problem last year. Luka.
Well, if he's trimmed down and he's ready to play, that's going to be a team that's going to be in somebody's backside. And so that's going to be different. Then you got Golden State. So don't know what's going to be that team. They could put together a good run to challenge the Wolves, to make sure the Wolves are not there.
Dallas?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Forgot about Dallas.
Because they got Cooper now. Well, they're in the Eastern, I think. No?
They still somewhere
in
in there. No, they're in the West.
Oh, yeah, they are. They
right?
are?
And
they're in the West.
Yep. And then you got Memphis, too. Memphis, they'll probably start up.
Who do they got now? They got Ja. They got Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
Who else?
No one else to scare us, but they got enough to at least hang with the Wolves to make them tired. To make a difference once they get, trying to get to that third round. That third round is where I don't think the Timberwolves will get for a while because they need more than two people. They probably need two people. Are they going to go out and get those two people? Are they going to trade and make? Again, we go back to Minnesota sports.
All right, can we leave Minnesota sports?
But I'm showing you a pattern.
I really want to talk about something though.
Well, I know. What's that?
The biggest question that's been on my mind, because I know you're a sports fan.
Thank you very much for saying it like that.
Yeah, and then I wanted to know: do you think if Tyrese never tore that Achilles, what would happen?
Nothing.
No.
What would have happened?
Pacers would have dominated. Did you?
Pacers would have.
Pacers would have. No.
Oh my goodness!
Pacers would have dominated. They would have won the finals. If Tyrese never got injured, they would have won the finals. Look at the way he started off that game. Three after three after three after three. And he was making them all. And then he plants, bow. They would have won the finals.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you that. No. You know what? You're right. When I sit here and I think about it the way you're saying it, they may have won the finals, but those are going to be. We'll find out this year, because
definitely we'll find out.
Those are going to be the two teams that's probably going to be in the finals again.
No, they won't. They won't. They're not in the finals.
Okay. I got $10.
$10.
I got $10 to say. I got $10 to say. I didn't say who was going to win.
Yeah, they're not in the finals.
But I got $10 to say the two teams that were in the finals this year will be in the finals again, because nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. Unless the Timberwolves have an unbelievable draft and they get some kid, they get a Caitlin Clark type kid.
The draft already done.
Well, oh yeah, it is.
They did the draft already.
Well, then I go back to what I said before. The two teams that were in the finals last year are going to be the two teams that's going to be in the finals this year. So I go back to what I said before. Yeah. So again, we go back and we say, if the Wolves didn't do anything, because I can't even remember. I can't even remember who they even drafted this year.
I don't know either.
I have zero clue who they even drafted this year. So that tells me right there. Same game, it ain't changed. This is where we're at now. This is how things are gonna go. So we're done. So the Twins, the Lynx, the Timberwolves. What's the soccer team? Well, I don't even talk hockey because
United. The hockey team or the soccer team?
No, hold on. I don't even talk Minnesota hockey because they will look.
Except high school.
Tampa Bay. Well, yeah, high school. The high school teams are awesome, but the Wild. Now, let's make sure we understand this here.
I don't watch hockey. I don't want to talk about hockey.
No. But I just want you to understand, because we're doing Minnesota sports.
Yep.
Right. So we got because I'm showing you a pattern how Minnesota sports work.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're older, when you're Papa's age, you can sit there and go, my Papa taught me this, and this is how it has been since I was 13 years old, sitting on Papa's podcast. So this is Minnesota sports. So now you got the hockey team. Now, they lost a hockey team.
They lost
a hockey team left Minnesota, went down to hot Dallas, Texas. Hot.
Who went down?
Hot.
Who went down, though?
The Minnesota North Stars. This is before your time.
Oh.
So Minnesota had a team called the Minnesota North Stars.
Okay.
Right?
Those turned into the Dallas Stars?
Exactly.
Oh.
There you go.
And they left Minnesota.
They left Minnesota.
Got better.
That's right.
Oh. I'm done.
There you go. This is
done.
what I'm trying to explain to you when it comes to Minnesota sports. And you can't make this. You can't make this up. You're talking about a Minnesota sport. They traded away all these draft choices to get a bum running back, Herschel Walker. That's how Dallas became a powerhouse. That's how Dallas won all of their Super Bowls because of Minnesota sports.
Oh, you're getting. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yes.
Why are you mad about
so
the Cowboys?
Dallas go down. So Dallas leave here.
Uh-huh.
So the North Stars leave here, go to Dallas, win
Okay.
a trophy.
All right. But what?
Dallas makes probably the worst trade in Minnesota history because they knew only place that they could do this is in Minnesota. They knew that. Jimmy Johnson was like, there's no other team. He's looking at all the teams, and he's like, there's no other team that's this stupid that will take this player and give me all these draft picks. Then he said, yes, it is. The Minnesota Vikings.
Who did the draft picks turn into?
I don't know who they turned into. Oh, Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Troy Aikman.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Michael Irvin was there before a bunch of linemen, a bunch of all-star Hall of Fame linemen now. They all were part of that trade that got all of those trophies for Dallas. Minnesota sports. So now that you kind of understand a little bit Minnesota sports. So the Vikings decide that they are tired of this quarterback carousel.
No, this quarterback carousel started with freaking Kirk Cousins tearing his Achilles. And then J.J. McCarthy. He's all right.
J.J. McCarthy
He's all right.
wasn't the quarterback
That we all thought he was.
that you thought he was because he played on a Michigan team where he didn't have to do anything.
He had a lot of weapons.
Check downs,
Yeah. Turned into touchdowns.
The kid did not have to have an arm to throw the bomb.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is what I've been thinking about with J.J. McCarthy. He can throw the ball for check downs and he's a good short thrower, but once he gets that deep ball, he underthrows receivers a lot. Like if you watched the Chicago game and you saw take example, I saw Aaron Jones when he caught that. I think it was either a touchdown or he just caught it. It was a deep ball, but he threw it way Aaron Jones basically had to come back for it.
That's right.
I don't think he has that arm talent that we want him to have.
No, he don't.
We're gonna try and build it, but it's gonna take longer than we want it to be, and if we want to keep J.J. McCarthy at quarterback, we're either gonna have to change him or change our playbook.
Or you're gonna have to keep him healthy.
Don't start this.
Don't
start this.
Forget changing the playbook.
Don't start this.
Forget about his arm.
Please.
This cat cannot stay healthy.
I don't know how you get injured in the preseason.
Well,
I mean, he ran and I don't know what play he got injured on. It was probably a running play.
Yeah.
He probably either got tackled or he did something wrong.
No, I'm sure he probably stepped wrong. Oh, well, you've never played because Papa has played on AstroTurf. I've played on.
I played on turf.
Yeah. You're
played
right.
on turf twice.
Yep, on baseball.
I played on turf and football too. My last game was on turf.
What did you guys play at?
SLP.
Okay, yeah. You did. You have been on turf.
Yep.
But stepping on the turf, it is bad. I can understand that because I tore a bunch of muscles in my leg during football practice when I was coming off. This is when they had bad turf. Back in my day, when Papa's day, it wasn't as nice as it is now. That it had seams in it. You look like they just laid it down that day, the whole nine. But with JJ, his problem is he's got to stay healthy. He can't stay healthy. So you cannot put this kid down and say, this is the future. Well, the Vikings always think, every time they get somebody, they think that's the future. Like, oh, this is the future. When they paid all that money to Kirk Cousins to even come here, everybody knew who Kirk Cousins was. If you paid attention to Atlanta, no other team. And here's another one. So
stop,
Atlanta,
please.
Atlanta.
I'm done.
No, but I'm showing you Minnesota sports. I mean, that's what that's what we're doing. I'm showing you Minnesota sports, how it works in Minnesota sports. I mean, you want to be a Minnesota sports fan.
Yeah.
Correct?
Except baseball. That's it.
Well,
I'll
no,
cheer
we like the Twins.
I'll cheer for the Twins.
We cheer for the Twins.
But it's Yankees always at heart.
We've always been Yankee fans. You're right. We are Yankee fans. That's how it's always been.
If I go to a Twins game and it's Yankees versus Twins, I'll usually root for the Twins for that game. I'll root for the Twins for that.
Who told you that? Who told you?
I went.
Who even told you to do that?
I went to a Twins game, like this year.
Yeah.
And I was like, Yankees versus Twins. I'm like, I was trying to get the ball.
Understood.
I wanted the ball. So I'm like,
speaking of, why don't you tell them where you went?
I got surprised with a trip to New York for my birthday. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Thankfully, I have a great family that all pitched in for it, and I know they worked hard to make sure I had the best time there. It was a really fun experience, but one up I have on him, I'll always have on him, is I got Krispy Kreme like 4 days in a row, and you were mad all the time. You were texting in that little group album, oh, I need a Krispy Kreme. Oh, Papa's mad about the Krispy Kreme. Oh, you have his favorite donut. I remember that.
If this broadcast go out, y'all know why in a second. So we gonna bring up the Krispy Kremes. I wanted him to tell you about his trip to New York, going to. But you got to tell the story though.
Yeah, I will. About what?
How did you find out what? How did you find out?
I found out I was going to New York?
How did you find out you was going to New York?
All right, first they gave me.
This is your birth. So you had a birthday party.
Yep, and then they gave me these boxes that I had to open and order. But at first I had 2 cards from my mom and my dad telling me just they love me and happy birthday. So you open the first one. There was like a little mini pizza inside. So I'm like, okay, I laugh it off. Open the next one. I think it was it a rat inside?
Well, the pizza was about that big. It was a little pizza about that big. So the second one was the rat.
I think
a rat.
Second one was a rat.
I had nothing to do with this.
The third one, I think the third one was either a taxi cab or
taxi cab.
Fourth one was the apple.
No, it was the airplane, right?
The airplane?
Well, no, it was.
No, it was the airplane.
It was the airplane.
It was the airplane first.
Yeah.
And then it was the apple.
The apple was next.
Then you open the last one, and then there was just a picture frame. And then they told me, oh, turn it around. You got it the wrong way. Turn it around. I turned it around. It's, they say, oh, what does it say? Where are you going? And it's like, New York. And at first I don't know why, but at first I didn't believe it. Looked at it, saw it.
Yeah.
I'm in shock basically the whole time. And then, obviously, run, go give them a hug,
Right.
And I found out I was going to New York.
So you find out you're going to New York.
Yeah.
That Monday. Because your birthday was on. What was your birthday? We celebrate your birthday on Saturday.
Yep. And then I left on Sunday morning.
You left on Sunday morning to go to New York.
Mm-hmm.
So you fly into New York.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened?
What do you mean?
What I mean, you get to New York and you go, I'm just here just to go to New York?
Oh, no. Get to New York, drop off the bags at the hotel because they had a little space. We walk around Times Square, take a couple pictures. We're hungry. We just hop off the plane. We didn't eat before the plane ride because I think I had a snack before, though. But, yeah, get off the plane, go to the hotel, drop off the bags, check out Times Square. Then me and my dad are like, okay, let's go get something to eat. We walk past this pizza place. You could smell it from outside.
New York style pizza.
Walk in, best pizza I've ever had.
Right.
Then walk around some more. Then we went to Hershey's Park, I think. It was like this Hershey's. There was just a bunch of Hershey's stuff. There was Jolly Ranchers. Then it was just all Hershey's chocolate.
Okay.
Then got that. I think we went into the Disney store after that. And then we got Mila something. That's like the only reason we went in there.
Uh-huh.
What else happened?
So then,
I'm forgetting.
when did you guys? So that was Monday, right?
That was Sunday.
That was Sunday. On there. So when did and this is Mason. This is my other grandson.
Hi, Nana.
Okay, Mason. Hold on for a second. We're getting to a part in the story here. So don't touch.
Don't touch that.
So so you'll get there, you'll walk around, you're having a good time. You messed up by going to Krispy Kremes where you shouldn't have been.
It was amazing.
Which you shouldn't have been going to. Mason. Krispy Kremes. But we're gonna overlook that.
No, we're not.
So
No, we're not.
so the
No,
next
we're not.
day
No,
y'all
no,
get up.
No. Stop. Oh, stop.
He's fine.
Bye.
Stop. Krispy Kreme was delicious.
Okay.
It was like best donuts I've ever had.
We skipped all that.
Nope. Best donuts I've ever had. Clip this so if it goes out, you know why.
Yeah.
So yeah. What's up? Say bye. Are you going?
Nana, I'm down here with Ayden and Papa and doing stuff with them. And even doing the thing.
Okay. Thank you,
All right.
Mason.
Thank you, Mason.
Appreciate you, man. So well, I'm trying to get to the good part.
All right.
So when did you find out? How did you find out that you were Mason? Stop. So you ended up going where?
Yankees game?
To a Yankees game.
Yeah. I found out on my birthday, so my dad woke me up with he was recording it. He got up on my bed, started jumping on my bed, yelling happy birthday.
Yeah.
Woke up, started grabbing me, pulled me out the bed. He said, sit down, I got one more present for you. I'm like, okay. I sit down, and then he goes, I don't think it would be a real birthday or a real trip to New York.
Well, Uncle got you a jersey.
Yeah, he got me an Aaron Judge jersey, and then I just thought, because, I told my dad, I like the Yankees. I'm like, yeah, I like the Yankees. And I'm like, okay, it's a baseball jersey. He knows I like baseball and stuff. Uncle knows I like baseball. And then I didn't think any of it because I didn't pack that jersey.
Right.
So I thought it
Your
was
dad
just,
had it packed.
Dad packed it, and I didn't even know it. So it was like he talks to me, and he says, yeah, it's not a real New York trip. Not a real New York trip without going to a Yankees game. And then he tosses me my jersey. I go, we're going to a Yankees game? I said, who do we play? Detroit Tigers. And, yeah, run, give him a hug,
There you go.
Yeah, and then
ended up going to New York for your birthday, eating Krispy Kremes when you weren't supposed to, having New York style pizza, walking around New York. You was there for what, 3 days?
Three, I think 4.
4 days. So you went to New York for 4 days.
Yep.
And ended up going to a Yankees game.
Yeah.
For your birthday.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you. If I wish I had birthdays like him. And Nana and Papa got you a what?
Oh, a dirt bike?
A motorcycle.
A dirt bike.
Dirt bike whatever you call it.
It's a dirt bike.
Dirt bike motorcycle with the helmet and the whole nine and all that there type of stuff. So that's a birthday for this one.
Yes.
Who shouldn't have been anywhere near Krispy Kremes because they know that's Papa's favorite.
I didn't know that.
And the only time I get Krispy Kremes is if I go home to North Carolina or I go home to Memphis.
Krispy Kreme was meant
Yeah,
to be.
because
Or when we go, like when we went to Iowa that one time.
Yeah.
Your dad and I stopped when we came down to Iowa to watch you play. Your dad and I stopped by a Krispy Kreme. So
yeah, because you wanted Krispy Kreme all the time.
You weren't even alive.
You never had Krispy Kreme in your life ever.
You weren't born.
They had a Krispy Kreme here in Minnesota. The problem is people in Minnesota did not appreciate Krispy Kremes. That's what the problem is. Just like they can't appreciate Minnesota sports, what we've been talking about.
How they
real
live.
quick. How did this relap back to Minnesota sports?
Because
literally how?
Because
You
that's
make
what. That's
you're
what. No,
proving
I
my
don't.
point.
No. Put your head back down. Going back that way. Keep going slowly, because I don't want you to. This thing right here hit you in the back, and that's gonna hurt. So anyway, stand up.
You realize you're proving my point correctly, right?
Mason, leave us alone.
Listen, that you turned Krispy Kreme into Minnesota sports.
No, I didn't actually turn.
Yeah, you did.
Krispy Kremes into the Minnesota sports.
Krispy Kreme about Minnesota sports.
But no. What I said was to be able to appreciate. I said we had and we did have.
Yeah, we did have a Krispy Kreme.
And people in Minnesota didn't. Mason, stop it. People in Minnesota did not appreciate
Krispy Kreme, and then
thank you very much.
And then what you say after? Like Minnesota sports.
Because they don't know how to appreciate Minnesota sports.
You can turn anything into Minnesota
sports.
You're proving it right. You're proving my theory right. I need a walk.
I'm just saying. Because it's easy to do. Because it's easy to do.
You're turning everything into it, though. We were talking about my birthday, Krispy Kreme, Minnesota sports. What happened? What happened in New York? We just switched that up to Krispy Kreme, then we switched it up to Minnesota
because
sports
Krispy
again.
Kreme had something to do with Minnesota. Krispy Kreme had something to do with
New York and
Minnesota.
Yeah, and then you switched. How though? You switched Krispy Kreme.
But they're bringing a
sports.
Krispy Kreme back.
Yeah, I love that.
So we have to see if
it's good.
The people of Minnesota will appreciate
only if it's good.
Krispy Kreme.
Only if it's good.
It's never good in Minnesota. It's just like Sonic. You have never been to Sonic.
I got scared for a second. Just like Sonic.
Yeah, the restaurant Sonic.
Yeah, I know.
You can go anywhere else and eat Sonic, and it tastes like the southern, like you're in the South. Like, yeah, this is what it tastes like. You come to Minnesota and you eat Sonic. It's like, this is some gross.
Can I say it before you say it?
Go.
You switch it up from, like other food places.
Yeah.
They come to Minnesota.
Yeah.
They leave Minnesota. And they're worse in Minnesota.
Right.
Wait. Just like Minnesota sports.
Bingo. Dude, you're learning. See? You are learning. This is what I said, that I've got to make sure. I don't want, when you're old like Papa and you're talking to your grandkid.
I just wanted to say it before you.
I don't want you to sit here and say, well, my Papa didn't teach me about Minnesota sports. You can't do that.
I just wanted to say it before you
I'm
because
sure.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Well, you knew it was coming. I'm
I
sure
knew it.
everybody knew it was coming.
Everybody
Minnesota
did.
sports. That's just what it,
Once you say the word disappointing and depressing, I know it's coming.
Those are the two words to explain Minnesota sports. Depressing and disappointing. That's have been. See, you wasn't old enough in '98. You wasn't old enough then. You wasn't old enough when the kick went wide right.
Oh,
you wasn't old enough.
Wait, you're talking
You
about
wasn't
the
old
Seattle
enough.
game? You're talking
Wait a
about...
minute. Well, you wasn't even old enough to see Randy Moss play.
I wish, but no, I wasn't.
Holy smoke! That just
I
hit
wasn't
me.
even old enough to see him on the Raiders, the Patriots.
No, you missed all of Randy Moss.
I watched tapes, but
But I have to say, Papa, have to say this here. I have to confess to something. When the Minnesota Vikings sold everybody on to 3 deep, Jake Reed, Chris Carter,
and
Randy Moss, Papa bought into it. I believed that team with Dante Culpepper, that team was going to the Super Bowl, and I believed that team was going to win.
Yeah, okay, so you were just Vikings. Well, for 1 year, I guess. A Vikings.
I jumped on the bandwagon. I was
how many years?
1.
1 year. So you were
for me.
a Vikings believer that saw too much depressing things happen about the Vikings.
No, I saw that before I saw that before I got here.
Oh, okay. So
the one of the things.
So once they get Randy Moss, you just jumped on.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people did too.
Yeah, I mean, when I got here, Warren Moon was the quarterback, and Randall Cunningham. I mean, I went through all the quarterbacks with him. So I liked Randall Cunningham.
You didn't go
because
through Frank Tarkenton.
Yeah, well, yeah. I wouldn't. I was just beginning to be to understand who the Vikings were, and I got to see Tarkenton play a couple times on TV before I actually moved here to Minnesota, because your grandma is from here. So
Nana.
Yeah, Nana is the reason why I am someone who can give you all of the updates on Minnesota sports.
Okay, also, I want to say something. If Nana's watching, she's always been, I don't have a team. I don't have a side. I want to hear her side. I want to hear her pick a side.
Nana just likes to dress up.
But I want to hear her pick a side.
She can't pick a side.
I want her to, though.
Nana just, here. That's Nana's side. What was she dressed up as?
Okay, that's only because you were like that.
No, man. That's Nana.
Yeah, I know that's Nana.
No, that's.
I thought that was Beyonce.
That's because Beyonce. I wouldn't give Nana up for Beyonce.
Man.
Janet Jackson, maybe.
Janet Jackson.
But not Beyonce.
Who is Janet Jackson?
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Kid. He didn't say that.
I did.
Let
Who's
me make
Janet
sure.
Jackson?
I just want to make
I'm
sure.
gonna search it up.
Just in case Janet is watching right now, and
Who-
she could be
He
watching.
don't know you.
Just in case Janet Jackson is actually watching right now, he did not say that.
Who
I
is
want
Janet
to
Jackson?
apologize.
I don't.
I want to apologize for my grandson and his daddy not teaching him who Janet Jackson is.
That girl. What?
That's right.
Her?
That's her.
No. Is that Michael Jackson?
That's Michael Jackson's sister.
Oh, sister. I can tell.
That's right.
I can tell.
Now,
You would give
Nana?
up for her?
Sure.
No. 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 I don't get what you see.
Yeah.
I don't get what you see. I don't see
Nana,
it. I don't see it.
Nana, I'd have to
must
drop.
be blind.
I'd have to drop Nana off at the corner.
You must be blind because I don't.
I have to drop Nana off at the corner.
I hear.
Nana will
loud
give Papa up for
footsteps.
Bruno Mars. What are you talking about? Nana loved Bruno Mars. So,
But Janet Jackson?
not Mariah
That's-
Carey.
that's
I wouldn't.
bad.
I wouldn't even
Mariah-
Mariah Carey. I wouldn't give Nana up for.
I wouldn't either. I
Or,
wouldn't give anybody from Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but Nana loves Bruno Mars, so I'm sure if Bruno Mars came up and be like, "Hey, Nana, you can come hang out with me," and Nana be like, "Well, gotta go." I'm sure.
But Janet Jackson, out of
Sure
everyone on the earth, you picked Janet Jackson.
Sure enough,
Why do you pick Janet Jackson?
because she was every my age, probably every black boy's crush.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
No.
That yeah.
No.
So like I said, I know what Nana would be like Bruno Mars. I already know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bother me. It's cool. But anyway, I think we'd have hit it. I think we've hit every one of the so-called sports that we have, other than the Packers and
Soccer.
love.
Soccer.
I don't.
loves
I
a
don't.
good quarterback.
I don't know nothing about the loon.
The Loons.
Is that what they call
United? I think.
loon? What have they done? Have they made any noise? Have they won any championships? Had any
Soccer's
cups?
complicated.
Any of that?
Soccer's very complicated.
Oh, Mason plays soccer. Well, Mason chases the ball.
That's crazy.
That's basically what they do.
That's
Every 5-year-old is kicking the ball in the same direction, even though they're on two different teams.
Yeah.
So we go watch that whole.
You watch the whole pile. And
The
then
whole
people don't
pile
want to
going.
kick.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then they get to the pile, the ball's right there, and they don't want to kick.
So, but I think we've wiped the floor with Minnesota sports. And like I said, other than a great sports team, which would be the Green Bay Packers, who for somehow, some way, always find a way to find a good quarterback to be part of their team, which is good. What do you think about Shedeur Sanders? Have you been keeping up with that at all, or
Cam Ward's better.
on there?
Cam Ward's better.
Yeah, I haven't seen Cam Ward play
Cam
yet.
Ward's going to be better.
Yeah, I
He's
haven't.
going to be a
haven't
great
seen him play.
quarterback. He's a good quarterback, and he has good leadership too. He has this interview after it was a post-game interview. He keeps every post-game interview like 100%. It's honest. It's truthful. Like, he's not telling lies. And he's just like, he'll point out like really big flaws in the defense, or he'll point out like noticeable things. Like he called his team not good. He said if I keep it a buck, we're not good.
They're not good.
They're not.
I mean,
Titans are
he
terrible.
yeah, he told the truth,
He's
and
telling
they're
the
not
truth.
gonna. I don't see them getting any better.
I don't
or
know what
putting
they can
anything
add.
around.
I don't know what they can add.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Cam Ward's a good QB, just no weapons. I mean, Calvin Ridley's not really a good wide receiver. He's an all right wide receiver.
Super Bowl pick. Who do you think will win the Super Bowl? If you had to guess today.
I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl, but I have a feeling who's going to be in the Super Bowl.
Who's going to be in the Super Bowl?
For the AFC, I think it's either going to be Baltimore or Buffalo. And for the NFC, it will probably either be... I'll give it the Eagles again.
That's right.
And... not the Lions. They started off terrible. I mean, they didn't start off that good. Wow, that's kind of hard.
They're in the NFC. There's really nobody but right now the Eagles. So my pick is going to be Buffalo.
Yep.
Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles winning the Super Bowl 31-28.
31-28. It's going to be, if they both make it to the Super Bowl, it's going to be a really good game.
Eagles winning their second
If Baltimore gets there, they're probably going to fumble and choke.
Yeah, I can't see. Lamar is a talent.
No,
to no end, he's a talent.
You didn't get it. Didn't you fumble and choke?
But you're saying that they would get to the Super Bowl. But they would fumble and choke if they got to the Super Bowl, right?
They choke big games, yeah.
Right. So that's why I'm saying I just can't see them getting there because I don't think Lamar, he's a talent, but he's not a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Also, if the Bengals didn't lose Joe Burrow, they'd be a very big contender.
That's a good one.
I mean, they might not have made it to the Super Bowl because of their defense and their O-line, but they would have been a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Because they got that Jamar and Joe Burrow duo back there. Like, that's all they need is Justin Jefferson.
Huh.
That's all they need.
Well, we've been on here for an hour and something. Sounds like a deal, people. Well, I appreciate people coming and hanging out with us and welcoming this one back into the fold. So you will probably be seeing him a lot more on Saturdays with that. Hanging out. We talking sports, not just necessarily Minnesota sports.
Okay.
But any other sports that's out there, right? Mm-hmm. So you got anything to say on the way out?
Tune into the Vikings game tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning against the Browns.
The Vikings play at 8:30 in the morning?
They play in UK.
That will be on tape delay.
No, it won't.
I'll watch that one.
I will watch that at 8:30.
I'll watch that one after I get home from church. Y'all going to church tomorrow?
Yeah, we go to the Wave though.
Oh, you're gonna. Yeah. Well, no, I can't go by there. I got two churches, because I got to go to my church, and then I got to go over to Benetti's church, and help him in the pulpit. So I'll be over there, so I won't be at the Wave. I was gonna come over to you guys, over there where you guys are, but I got to help Benetti tomorrow, Pastor Benetti. So I'll be over there.
Also, shout out to the Wave.
What's that? Shout out to the Wave. I'll say that.
The Wave's a great church.
Javante Patterson.
Javante Patton.
Has a really good church over there. I'm very, very impressed with him. But I can also pat Berean Missionary Baptist Church on the back because that's where he came out of.
Yeah.
Berean Missionary Baptist Church. I knew him.
You did research on him? Or you just knew him?
No, I knew him in our church. I knew him.
He went to your church?
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew him when he was your age.
Oh.
He grew up in Berean in my church, and then he went to a different church and started his music career, and then he is the Javante that you guys see now.
Also, his music's pretty good.
Yeah, his music is good.
Award-winning pastor.
Yeah, he's a Stellar Winner Award,
Patton.
which is good. and I like that. But no, I knew him when he was your age. I knew a young man then, so I am happy that he is who he is and he's doing what he's doing. So that's an awesome thing. But anyway, fam, we appreciate you guys for being here on today. We thank you much, and we will see you soon. Papa's got to go plug in so I can get up in the morning. It's almost past my time. That I got to get myself plugged in and ready and up and ready to go for tomorrow. But y'all have a good night. We will see you soon. Peace, and we out.
Yeah.